I'll see you guys. And start calling out, trolling, yeah.
That's not really something. Hard to carry on. Keep it up.
Wait, okay, I can't. Yeah.
I thought that's the way we were gonna cop in.
Yo.
Hold on, your rings.
Okay, let's redo that. Yo.
No, like take them off because you're gonna swap hands.
Oh, like keep this all in. Keep this all in.
Yo. Welcome back to the. Why are you laughing when I'm doing my
Better
thing?
than that.
Come on. My leader.
Yo, welcome back to the Chowderboys podcast, episode 16.
Nice.
I'm here joined with Welz,
Hey guys.
Mpho, Level at the back,
Lives on
and
fourth.
what?
Lives on fourth.
Lev's on fourth. And yeah, that's how we do it, man.
Okay. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back.
You can't intro and I just intro. What the heck?
I was just saying welcome back. You know, salutations. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, you forgot to say, don't forget to like, subscribe. We're gonna keep up pestering you guys about it. Get that shit done. Share this video. You know the deal. We growing out here. Can I start us off with the story?
Sure, go
I'm
ahead.
back with my story time.
Ah,
Back with my
storyteller,
time.
wow.
Yeah, so I don't know who I was on the phone with, but I think it might have been with Libs. But I was on campus now, and I was parked outside. I was chilling in the car waiting for my lecture to start. I was early. Now, calm day, bro. And I see like this. So if you go to touch, you know that there's always like the car guards that are there that help you like find parking and like help you like park, right? So now I'm parked next to this car. And mind you, I didn't see whose car this is. Like, I have no idea who this car belongs to, nothing. This car guard comes beside me. So now I'm sitting, this car's here next to me. So I'm posed the other car. And he faces his back to me. And he starts pissing on the car, bro.
Yeah,
What?
you did tell me about
I
this.
did tell you
Yeah,
now?
told me
Oh,
about
was it
that,
G?
yeah.
He pissed,
Wait,
he pissed on the car, bro. He pissed on the car.
Like,
Like.
so
just
he was
pissed
like,
on the car.
you think he was like choosing which car? Like,
I don't know. Like, I think that's what I was thinking because I think maybe the girl or whoever the fuck it was that owns the car, the guy, whoever, maybe pissed him off or some shit like
something.
that. You know what I
Did him
mean?
wrong.
And then he was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm peeing in the car.
Today's the
Yeah,
day.
I'll send you the photo so you can insert it. Like, you can see the stain of the piss.
That's
like,
wild.
on the
Took
car.
a picture.
I did take a picture because I think I was on the phone with Rachel or something like that while it happened. I was like this is happening right now. This guy's pissing on the fucking car, dude.
That's crazy as
insane.
fuck. I won't
That's
lie.
insane.
That's wild. That's so wild.
Can I just intro something as well though?
Go ahead.
So, speaking of car guards and stuff, right? Do you think that that's an industry that you could kind of privatize? Do you think? Or do you think it can only go by like an employee basis? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you have to go to the manager of the mall and say, I want to be a car guard. Or, like, would it be better if there was a company that provided employees who were car
Aren't there
guards?
really agencies for that? Like
I
a
don't know.
company agency thing that go to malls, be like, yeah, you know, or malls approach them saying we need car guards.
But isn't that more of like a security thing?
Yeah, doesn't
Because-
it work like a security company
I don't think so.
in a similar way? Or don't some security companies already do that? Have that service in their list of
I've
services?
never seen it, bro. Because all of Africa, there's no car guards.
Yeah.
And then Kalomi Corner,
There's
that's
bare of them.
yeah, there's bare of them. But then some of them aren't even wearing Kalomi Corner branded stuff. Like, they're just wearing reflectives. So that's what I'm wondering. Like, is that an industry that you could privatize? Like, has anybody even thought of that?
You know, I'm so lost behind this
think
whole
so.
thing. Eh?
Privatizing
What do you
car
mean?
guards.
No, like I don't know how it works, the industry at all.
Like, it's not even an industry. That's what I'm asking. Like, if you were to make that an actual
Maybe.
privatized industry.
Okay, maybe the way I thought it already worked, that's how you can privatize it.
I don't know.
How do you think about this stuff?
Nah.
No, I was just deeping it now. Man. Dude, I'm a businessman.
Because-
Dude, I'm an
because of the
entrepreneur in the
car
That's
making, dude.
interesting.
But like, yeah, the way I described it, I feel like that's how you do it.
Through a security company, though.
Oh, so you'd be like,
You know, okay, it doesn't
Or
have
like
to be
through an agency.
through an already established security company. It can be your own startup, and that's what you specialize in.
Okay.
And then that way, there's also fair pay. There's, if you register the company, you follow the law and all its regulations about employees,
Yeah.
UIF, etc., etc. So I feel like, yeah, that's the way to do it if you were to privatize it.
It's very interesting because, like, if you think about it now, are you counting strip malls as well, like those small malls that maybe have like 3 stores? Are you only counting not super malls? What are they called?
Malls.
No, not malls. Like, what's Kalami Corner? Shopping
Shopping
center.
center.
There we go. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
It
Like, what's the
depends on-
scale?
It depends on the business. Like, let's say it's you. Let's say it's your business. You choose where you want to operate. Or it depends on who approaches you, who your clients are. So if, I don't know, a strip mall somewhere approaches you and Kalami Corner approaches you, you can obviously choose whether you want to work there or not.
Nah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about it. Sorry, I apologize.
No, that's
we can
cool.
flip it. We can flip it if you guys want.
No, but like, I think conversations with you and us, because like sometimes you just have to listen, because like, wow, I never thought about it like that.
Oh no, shut up, man.
No, I just go day to day.
Shut up. Should we? Okay, so basically, last week now,
Mm.
we recorded an episode.
Oh yeah, let's tell them why this episode's a week late.
Yeah, guys. Also, sorry for that. My mom was having me as well. Like, guys, sorry for that. There was a bit of a mix-up with the storage and all of that.
You know.
But in that episode, dude, we went into like so many different conspiracy theories. Should we run it back a little bit, maybe, and do like some conspiracy theories?
I think touch on it a little bit.
A little bit.
Like, give us a couple.
What are some of the ones we spoke about last week? But we got in deep with it. Like, went down a rabbit hole.
One we spoke about a lot was the hollow earth theory, hollow earth something.
Oh,
Yeah, Tubbs spoke about the
isn't
whole.
it like the theory, because no one actually knows what's inside the earth.
Yeah, but Tubbs' explanation of it was like that there's a whole different civilization or some shit
Inside the
underneath there. Yeah, like inside the earth.
Like there, down there.
Like
Yeah.
About
like
the magma.
Yeah.
No, but that is the
The
thing, like,
supposed magma.
Yeah,
Because
supposedly
the
magma,
According,
yeah.
according to this
yeah,
theory.
you would never know there's magma in the crust or not, because no one has cut a hole
Deep
that
enough to go
to
that
go
far.
down there. Yeah,
It's all on assumption. It's all on assumption.
so that could be a true
I
conspiracy
mean,
theory.
is it assumption or is it
I think
Science.
Is it
geography,
based on
it's
like,
a calculated
data
guess. It's a very
yeah.
calculated guess. 'Cause
data
the
that you've
idea-
collected?
Yeah,
Not really a guess either. It's data you've collected.
yeah, actually, yeah, it is data you've collected.
You
because
can't just say, there's dirt, there's what. So therefore,
So you had to get to a specific point where you're like, okay, we can't go this far in, but then, you know,
you can, there's some sort of radar, sensor, whatever.
That's hot down
Because
there.
it can't be I don't know. I feel like you can't guess that and say that as the truth.
But the thing is, though, like, the whole thing about that is that, like, if you deep how thin the crust actually is, like, how thin the Earth's crust actually is compared to the rest of it all the way through, dude, the Earth isn't even, like, it's literally just a protective layer. Like, our Earth goes so far deep, bro, that we probably wouldn't ever be able to get that far down, dude. Do you
but
know what
like
I'm saying?
but the crust is like actually so thick, like you know, like on the diagrams, it looks incredibly thin.
Yeah.
But it's so like it's actually like, because no one can go past what level, sea level is it, or something like that.
But
And
I think they recently, like, did a new record or something like that.
or something. But
Yeah,
like
so TikTok.
even then, it's just like that's probably not even a full way down or anything. Because if you were to reach that level, it's probably going to be like volcanic levels and fumes that, first off, like robots can't even go because atmospheric pressure is too
Oh,
deep.
yeah.
And if a human was to go down there, you're dead.
Die, for sure.
That's the same thing with like the also theory of like there are sea creatures or wildlife that is so down sea level that we don't even know. That's your whole thing about USOs, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like we'll never be able to touch it. Well, we probably might, but like
I don't know.
decades from now.
Yeah, very, very far. But I think it might happen in our lifetime. Like, there's gonna be a point where, like, we get so close to the bottom that we start now discovering new species and new. You see what I'm saying? Like, marine biology, I feel like will blow up again. Like,
I feel
a
like you're
lot.
gonna like discover a lot of new ecosystems.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
further down you go.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. And it's just kind of, it's nice to look at the human race from that perspective. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we can expand and be like, oh, we have knowledge of what's in the ocean. We have knowledge of, you know, what's going on in the sky, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Super cool, though. Super cool. Another one that we spoke about was okay, you know, I'm obsessed with space and all of that shit, right? Like, we spoke about the simulation theory quite a bit.
That's the simulation theory.
The simulation theory, mate.
That we're all in a simulation.
Yeah.
Like the Matrix.
Yeah. No, not like the Matrix. Maybe like the Matrix, but like, think about it like this: if we can create a game, like take God of War for example. You guys should play God of War, by the way. If you're a gamer, play that game. fucking insane game. But anyway, like in God of War, those characters, we've created now a world. We've created these characters that can act a certain way when you press a certain button. And, you know, now if you think about implementing AI into something like that, where you program this thing to feel as if it has free will, you've basically created a simulation. Like imagine in Sims, if you could give all of your characters AI, for them to just be their own personalities
to do their own thing.
to do their own thing. Still based on the parameters that Sims is, like killing vampires, all of that shit, but you give them consciousness. Like if we can do that as a human civilization, then
what's to say we're
not that.
We're not that already.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what if me saying that, oh no, I have free will, I can decide if I want to touch this table, is just programmed into you to make me feel that way.
Do you remember that? What was it, bro? The movie where it was just like the idea that it was like there was these 3 psychic children and they would tell like the events of something that was yet to come. Like
the movie did in school.
Yeah.
With Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
The triplets.
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. People, like remember the triplets, like they put them in like the water and like they're hooked up to a machine and then like it can predict crimes
before they happen.
Do you remember what the fuck was that movie called? Please just search it. They live.
But it's like the idea.
Tom Cruise is in it.
Yeah, but the concept of everything in your life has already been recorded. Everything is this. Like even if you say I'm not gonna do this, like you know, everything leads to one place. Everyone thinks like the idea, like of death, like you know, oh you get your own path. Everyone's just gonna die.
Yeah.
But realistically, all your actions and everything you do has already been done thousands of times.
Yeah.
Due to the fact, like I don't know how time works.
Yeah,
you know
I found
what I
the
mean?
name.
But
Minority Report.
Minority Report. There you go. That's the. Yeah,
why did that make me laugh?
Whoa, that is a crazy title. Let's unpack that. What
Minority Report. Are you sure it's about 3 twins? Or
that's
like,
a bit crazy, you know. That's a bit insane. Minority Report. That's the actual name of the movie.
Yeah.
I never deeped it until you just pointed that out. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, yeah, but that kind of goes like in hand. I forgot what the actual name of it is. It's like the theory of like the past, present, like time is all happening all at once. So like the present, yeah, exactly.
Like nothing you do will ever change the timeline that you're in.
Exactly.
Everything's predetermined.
Like exactly everything that you're doing right now, like you said, has happened and is supposed to happen that exact way.
You know what I mean?
That's why like it also baffles me like about the whole multiverse theory. Is that like everything in that universe is supposed to happen that way, just that with the different variation. Like, for example, the difference would be that you're sitting here and I'm sitting there. Or the difference would be that a fucking rocket crashes into this building. Like, this is, like, the possibility of that happening, like, it's probable.
Indefinite.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. Like, the probability of it happening is crazy to think about, like, right now. Like, to say that it would never happen ever is a lie.
Exactly, bro.
Because it's probably happened before.
Exactly, dude.
That's crazy.
One thing that I like as well was this whole idea, this dream theory being linked to the multiverse. Like this idea of that if you can, anything that you can think of and imagine, right, can be turned into an idea somewhere in the multiverse. So like every dream that you've had, a dream where like you're running naked from a cheetah is actually happening somewhere out there.
So what about things like
Mad.
Like the craziest shit, like
Mad.
Superman could be standing right here in a different universe,
And
like
that adds
actually
the whole
happening.
thing, bro.
Wild.
When you sleep and you have like you dream of a situation
We're
happening.
going back to the deja vu chat.
Yeah,
We're about to
like,
go
when you
back.
dream and it's something, and then you realize like subconsciously like I've been here before, because there was that idea that your other self in another universe is doing something right now, and you're just stemming your dreams from them.
Exactly.
Yes, like that.
Yes. That was the whole thing of like Doctor Strange, bro.
That's
The multiverse
so,
of madness.
I've never watched that movie though.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Have you
bro.
never had that
Why?
before?
Huh?
Like you dream and then like 2 weeks later you're doing that same thing.
Yeah, no, I have.
That's insane.
I've been having some wild dreams as well. But
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
I'll
explain.
So
But
I
you see
wanted
those
to-
wild dreams,
I'm gonna
according to that theory, it's happening somewhere. Like
Like-
not imaginary, like actually happening.
So let's say it's something that is physically impossible on our plane here, and you think of it.
Exactly.
Like
Is that-
Exactly.
is
It's
that
possible,
a
bro,
lie?
because every universe, like
variation.
yeah, every universal variation operates on its own frequency and its own
its own
principles.
physics and everything.
So, for example, there's a universe where we're literally paints. Like we're walking paints. In our universe, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because of gravity, all of that shit. But because gravity would be different on that Earth there, it would affect them differently.
I wanna actually
You see what I'm
know.
saying?
I get you,
Like
I
in
get you.
another universe, humans could have evolved from tigers instead of monkeys.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is all not even universe, not even a multiverse, galaxies, bro. Galaxies.
Yeah.
That shit is possible, dog.
So like
Yeah,
as in
or
our
some
time.
But I wouldn't
But
say
in a different
galaxies,
galaxy.
though.
Exactly, bro.
But it can't be galaxies, surely, because two entities in one universe can't exist at the same time.
But
right?
why?
Isn't that like the concept of just like you're shifting the time or something like that? A present, a past.
No, I don't mean
But
I
it's
don't
not-
mean
it's
a
not-
you. I mean like just another planet where like the civilization they evolved from a tiger or some shit. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Like,
but it wouldn't be
So
another.
it's not the
me.
same
Oh, no,
person,
not another
It would be a
you.
whole other entity.
yeah, different thing. Aliens. I'm talking about
Yeah.
aliens. Yeah, sorry. Aliens,
Oh
yeah.
shit, like that.
Yeah. But it's
But,
insane to think about, dog. It's insane, bro. This stuff actually just blows my mind. That's why, like, I love space and like the idea of like going through a black hole.
Cause like I always think about like when I'm in like physics and stuff. I'm just like, what if there's a galaxy where there's no gravity, or what if there's a galaxy where the constants of all these interactions doesn't exist,
Yeah.
where everything just flipped upside down, cars like there's what's it called, perpetual motion, stuff like that exists. Thermodynamics is just broken.
Yep.
All that shit, because that's how the world we live in, or the universe we live in, completely works.
Mm.
But there's a whole other universe where shit.
But that just reinforces the idea of like you're literally a speck in everything that's going on right now.
But it's like that's why I always get like when they always say like universal constants. I'm like, we haven't discovered the universe,
Yeah,
so I don't know. How do you measure it? Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm not a scientist as it is, but it's just like there's always exceptions to the rule. In any type of concept, anything, the only thing that's finite is time.
Yeah.
There's exceptions to every single law, you want to say.
Yep. No, it's crazy. dog.
Somewhere, someplace.
Wild.
Crazy.
No, that's
dude.
wild.
Conspiracies are mad, dog.
Blood, I've just been sitting here deep in what you guys are saying, bro. Just wild.
Yeah, it's a mad shit, dog. It's a mad shit. But yeah, let's move away from conspiracies, though. Let's move away. Recently on TikTok, I've been seeing like this narrative about PSG. What?
No, I was thinking about something else. We were talking about the universe thing. I just thought of
Oh,
something in my head.
say it, boy.
Nah, never mind.
Just say it.
It was
Malice
not
is
funny,
lying and he
dude.
knows
Just
himself.
say it, dude.
But
Just say it.
Malice is lying and he knows himself.
No, what?
Then say what it was.
Because
Say
we were
what it
talking
was.
about strange dreams. I was just like, hey, yo, what if this is a dream? Never mind.
What was I even saying?
Was
You
you talking about
PSG. You can
Oh,
talk about
yeah.
Mbappé.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mbappé, dude. So there's this narrative. Oh, hi, Tubbsy, by the way. Guys, Tubbs walked in. Hey, Tubbs.
Hey,
Like, sure, nigga.
Yeah, so like there's this narrative that now Kylian Mbappé is getting a bit too big for his boots. Have you been seeing that? So like there was like this clip. Okay, I don't know. Obviously, this is probably maybe just social media blowing it out of proportion. But there was this clip of like Mbappé walking away angrily, and like he bumped into Messi, right? And Messi like looked back, but it's weird because he didn't look. So Mbappé walked past like this, and he looked there, and Mbappé was already here. But then people are trying to like go with this narrative that like, yo, Mbappé is getting too big for his boots now that he's like a, you know, like you saw that
he's
thing.
out there now.
Yeah,
It's out
like
there.
he's,
Because of his contract as well.
yeah, all of that shit. So they're saying that now, like he's forgetting who the real goats of soccer are and all
Is
of
that
that
the
shit.
only like clip or something? And then that always like.
Well, there's also like
multitudes.
there's also like
things
this
like-
photo of like him standing far away from Neymar and Messi or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
And there's also the whole thing about him taking pains when, you know, Neymar was more suited for that pain.
Oh, yeah,
Things
yeah.
like that.
There's a
Also,
clip of him
um,
pushing Messi
Okay, maybe
as well.
something like
there's
that.
clips of him not going for the team talks when the rest of the team is there. He's somewhere out on the field. Walking
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
things
that's.
like that.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So basically, me bringing that up, my question is, do you think that judgment is fair on Kylian? Like, let's say that is the case. Let's say that is the case where he is getting too big for his boots. Do you think now it should be a thing where now we're saying to all of these guys, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, like, step aside, this is the new youth. Like, now they're coming in. Same way it was for Messi with Ronaldinho kind of situation. Or do you guys think we should actually be like, nah, Mbappé, chill. Like, these are the real niggas.
I have two sides here, two
Yeah.
answers that contradict each other.
Uh-huh.
One part comes from my belief in people don't need to be humble. And being humble doesn't impress me personally, right? So if you're good at something and you say, yeah, I'm great at this, and some people see it as arrogant, cocky, whatever. But yeah, I don't see a problem with it because you're backing it up, and also being humble doesn't impress me.
Okay.
So that's my one side saying, like, if you producing results, you can act the way you want to act.
Yeah, if you're backing it.
If you're backing it,
Okay.
then you can say that shit. You can say I'm great
catch
and
your shit.
whatever. At the same time, though, that shouldn't come at the cost of the team morale now. In the change room, attitude has to be grand. You know, you can't treat your teammates as inferiors.
Okay.
And I feel like, I don't even know if that's happening, but if that does happen,
Yeah, let's just say, yeah.
if it is happening, then that's going too far. Because now you can't treat, no matter who your teammate is, whether it's Messi or it's the under 16 player that is on your reserve team, you treat them the same, you treat them with respect regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it is going to that extent, then that's wrong of him. But if not, then he can chat his shit.
Because there's always going to be more players with more experience on the field. It doesn't even have to be like Messi, Neymar, but those are obviously the goats of football. But like, it doesn't have to be these big giants that be like, yo, like when you say like stand aside, I don't think you should tell other players who are also part of.
Sorry, not to say stand aside, but to be like, yo, like understand that, you know, these are vets in the game.
I know, but it's like all the time, it's hard work plays over talent. Like, and we can see it. I can say he puts in the work, but it's like if you haven't been in the scene as much as Messi, all those other people, you know what I mean? So it's like you really gotta, in a sense, respect and play as a team, like you said as well.
You could argue that Mbappé has played in that league longer than Messi. He knows the league more. You could argue that because leagues are different.
But you can also argue that even though Messi still has way more experience, yes, leagues are different, but Mbappe's been in the Farmers League, first of all, like everyone knows it's the Farmers League, it's League One, there's barely any competition in that league. Secondly, when Messi was Mbappe's age, Messi had 3-4 Ballon d'Ors already under his name, like he already made a name for himself as an individual player. Even though yes, he was a team player, he had a name as an individual player. Whereas Mbappe, unfortunately, look, Mbappe's good, he's great and all. Yes, he may be the future of football if he gets his head out of his but the arrogance he has now is unjustified because he hasn't done anything to earn that arrogance. Yeah, he's got a World Cup under his name, but Mbappe didn't win the World Cup. France won the World Cup.
Wait, so let me ask, so do you think he is getting a bit cocky?
Yes, he is. I've been watching PSG games. My guy stops attacking when no one passes him the ball. He always he basically wants to be the star boy. I mean, before PSG gave him so much power within the team, he wanted to go to Real Madrid because he could see that there were real stars, people who were actually who had proper accolades back
Vinicius.
So Mbappe, yes, you're a good soccer player, whatever, but like, show me a Ballon d'Or, then you can come with that arrogance. You know, show me you've broken a record for most goals in that league. Show me you've broken the record for most goals in that league. Show me proof that as an individual player, you're as good as you are as part of the collective. Because Mbappe has also been fortunate enough to be in good collective teams. He was in the France team. France is a good team. As a team,
solid. France is solid,
PSG is a good. Everyone, when we play FIFA, you can't play with PSG because it's OP. You know, it's a good team. Yes, he came from that small team, but I'm telling you, if you put him with his ego right now in the team, like, hide it to my boys, but in Man United, he's going to be washed up in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe still needs to work. He still needs to back himself as a name. Even big soccer legends like Rooney and them are telling him, say, relax. Because when Messi and them came, it was even tougher because when they came, they had Maldini.
So the
That was
goals
insane.
The
Different era for football.
Yeah. And they came in as kids. They understood the game. They grew up. They had their arrogance. Arrogance is good. I agree with Lebsy. Arrogance is good. Look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's got arrogance, but he backs his arrogance. He backs it.
Whoa, I didn't say arrogance is good.
No.
I said arrogance can be justified.
Same. Like in like the football sense, Mbappe doesn't have anything to back his arrogance. That's what personally I feel.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. So, like, yes, okay, we can all agree Mbappe's a baller, right? Mbappe's a baller, for sure. So, now, but do you think his hype that he has now, like all of these deals, all of this, you know, the positions that he's been given, all of this, do you think that all of this hype is based on his current talent or his potential talent? Now, basing it off of what you're saying about how he's not, I'm asking this to everyone as well, about how he's not yet Messi. Like, he hasn't even won his first ballot. Has he won a Ballon d'Or? He hasn't. He hasn't even won his first one. So would you say then that the hype is based off potential or current hype?
I'm going to say his contract that he's been given
Current talent, sorry. Yeah.
is based on potential.
Okay.
That's why they gave him, they gave gave him all of that because they want to keep him and they
Mm,
want
they
to
want him to
build a
stay.
superstar.
Okay.
They want to build PSG as that team.
Yeah.
So I feel like the contract in particular is based on potential. However, the hype is current and past. I'm even gonna say World Cup hype.
Okay.
That's where it comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fizz.
I don't really watch PSG.
Yeah, I'm hearing
Yeah, I
lips.
don't watch the.
I don't watch PSG either.
Yeah, I
but
don't. Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
football.
saying.
So that's
If
why
we're
I
basing
speak
off the World Cup and all that stuff, I would also maybe say the hype. Same thing with Levy. The hype is just current and like, oh, what he's done, as opposed to maybe the contract is potential, like a diamond in the rough. Well, he's a diamond as it is, but like you need to be polished. You need to.
Okay.
It needs to be cut.
You need to be
and polished.
informed. Yeah.
I get you. I think like, so this is just my conspiracy theory, like how you can tell who the okay, this is actually maybe just obvious as well, but how you can tell the person that football is betting on is always the FIFA cover. If you deepen, like the players that are put on the FIFA covers are always the people that have potential. Now let's move away from FIFA 16 when it was just constantly Messi. Let's go from 17 was Marco Reus. That was 2017. 2018, I don't know who was on the cover. 2020 was Hazard. Was 2018 Ronaldo? That doesn't sound right.
Okay, yeah, I'm tripping.
No, I swear it was.
Ronaldo was on the cover.
2018.
Juventus.
Yeah,
That's when he was
Juventus
on the cover.
Ronaldo.
Really?
This doesn't sound
Juventus.
good.
Ronaldo was on the
What
cover.
FIFA?
Libs, fact check.
What
Fact check.
FIFA?
FIFA 18.
FIFA 18
Because
Ronaldo.
FIFA 20 was Hazard. FIFA 21 was Mbappé, and FIFA 22 was also
Yeah.
Mbappe.
But
So
Ronaldo was on the
19?
cover. Man.
It is.
What's 19?
It is Ronaldo FIFA 18.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe I just didn't play FIFA 18.
Juventus was a big
Ronaldo,
move.
Before FIFA lost Juventus and it became.
Can I see what it looks like quickly?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't know. Maybe I just never had FIFA 18, dog. I think I skipped FIFA 18.
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
that does not look
No,
familiar
okay, yeah,
to
I
me.
can
That
Oh,
does
but
not
it was
do
Real
that.
Madrid. I got it wrong though. But yeah, it was Ronaldo.
There is a World Cup edition as well, but still Ronaldo.
I've
That
seen that.
never.
I've never seen a cover ever.
But you need to insert these
That's
photos
weird.
because I don't cover those. I literally do not cover those photos. But
Nah, I'll
anyways,
cover
yeah.
first one. Okay, yeah, fair.
But I feel like the potential of football, like the person that everybody's betting on, is always you can always kind of see it like as an indicator from FIFA,
This is
from the
who
FIFA
we-
cover.
this is
Yeah, like they'll be like, okay, this is like the future. Like think about with now FIFA 23, it's Mbappé and Samantha Kerr on the cover. You see what I'm saying? Samantha Kerr is a baller, bro. She's a baller, but she's still like relatively new. You see what I'm saying?
They're gonna try to become legends.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. But I don't know. That's just a side thought. That was just a side
Speaking
thought.
about FIFA, have we talked about it? FIFA and EA and not like this. We talked about it in the pod.
Well, they're not, but they are.
In 2024, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
I
you
don't know.
just copying EAFC clubs or you copy
Most definitely, bro.
EAFC clubs?
That's the thing, the game engine, yeah. EA, bro.
They
Yeah.
can call it whatever they want. That's FIFA, bro.
But then how would like the rights for the teams and the players?
That's what
and
I
all
was
of that
also-
work? Would it be like PES or?
It works, yeah, it looks like PES. Like, you know how
I don't even
they
think it's
have
called PES
differences?
anymore. Hey, it's not called PES
It's like,
anymore.
isn't it like
It's
PES?
Soccer
What's it
Live or something.
football?
eFootball. Yeah. It's crazy though. It's crazy.
Yo, let's run some eFootball,
But
man.
those graphics are insane though. The graphics
nah,
are
yeah.
mad.
PES.
They're insane.
PES, eFootball,
Yeah.
are crazy.
Yeah, they're mad.
Gameplay is the worst.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my god.
it's,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Gameplay is actually
It's a
trash.
bit deep, dog. If you're one of those kids who said PES as a young, you're lying. You're
You're
a
damn
liar.
li- you
know
play-
why I said that? 'Cause he didn't have FIFA.
Yeah, 'cause-
It's understandable. It's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
I came across something interesting. So I'm just rewinding a little bit. We were talking about potential, Mbappe's potential.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
So I'm thinking, okay, 2022 versus 2012. Who are the youngsters back then who, like critics and everything, said, yeah, this one in 5-10 years is going to be the one.
2022 compared to 2012. 2012.
Wow.
So I found a report now, right?
Okay.
From 2012.
Okay.
And I'm going to just give you some names, and yeah, you tell me what you think of them and where they are right now.
Shit,
But
it's gonna be deep.
these are the people that were supposed to be the Messis and
At the
Ronaldo.
top.
Was that not like Mkhitaryan days? For man? Is
You'll be
that
surprised.
was that
This is
later?
going to spark memories for you.
2012.
guys.
This is 2012 was like
2012, what?
let's go
Grade
back,
6?
like those times.
No.
like,
I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
No.
2012 was grade
2012
four.
grade
It's
four.
grade 5.
Grade
Grade
4.
four.
Grade 4.
Grade
Grade
4. Okay.
Shit,
I wasn't
okay.
watching football like that then.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out.
You're
Bring him
gonna-
out.
You're
like
gonna
that back
know
then.
some of these guys. Mamadou Saku.
Sure.
That's
You
crazy.
remember him?
What team, bro?
Right now.
No, but like, what team was he on? Does it say the team?
That doesn't say team.
So you
Okay.
butchered that.
Alex Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh, James.
Okay.
No, but isn't he still at thingy? But he's just a reserve.
He's
He's
not
just a
way-
reserve.
Yeah,
They
but
said
no,
he
was-
this
Oh,
is
yeah.
saying they were gonna be Messi level by now.
This is,
Oh yeah.
Balotelli.
Nah,
but
nah,
he
they
had his run, but
they
he
we
had his
have
run,
to.
though.
Yeah, show your respects, mate.
Definitely.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, definitely misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Balotelli was a baller, bro. Balotelli was a
He had his
baller.
time,
Maybe
he
not
had his
Messi level, but he was on his way for
No,
sure.
he had his
He
time.
was there. He was
Jack,
alone.
Jack Wilshere, I don't even know who that is.
Wilshere,
Oh.
Arsenal
Arsenal,
player.
yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal, like, as in.
Arsenal number 10, wasn't he? Or some at some point.
Yeah, I don't think
At
he.
some point.
Yeah, but he's there. He's there somewhere, floating around.
Here's
There.
one, I know, Lucas Moura.
Mora.
They had
Lucas
Moura.
Mora, Tottenham
Yeah.
dog. He's still laced on FIFA. That nigga's
Yeah.
insane.
No, he's
But Messi
Messi
level,
FIFA
no.
Messi level.
Messi level, no, bro.
He scored. I wasn't there in 2012. I was there, but I wasn't like where I am now.
Yeah, football understanding and everything.
Yeah.
If I was there with now, I don't think I would have seen
Different
that, you know
time.
what I'm
No, I
saying?
get you. But yeah, Messi level, no. But baller still.
Messi level's hard though. Messi level's hard.
But that's crazy as well to say Messi
Messi
level in
level is
2012 and still
alienated.
comparing to Messi.
That's
Nah.
the thing. But that's why that article's a
That's
thing,
why
bro.
articles-
Because Messi's
In the
blueprint.
guy.
He's the
He's
He's
blueprint.
an
alienated,
undefined
he's
goat. Like,
alienated, he's
okay, like Ronaldo and Messi, same level. But for me, undefined goat, Messi.
I'd cry if I made Messi, dog. I would cry.
Yeah.
And everyone would cheer about
Messi,
it.
come on the podcast.
On paper,
Please, Messi, please. Anyways, continue.
Christian Eriksen.
Sure.
Shame, dog. But
Messi
he also
is
has,
a
he has,
baller.
but he has a pacemaker
It's
now,
just
doesn't
now
he?
even worse. He'll never like.
He has a pacemaker.
He was a
I think for your
baller,
heart?
I don't
and
think
that
he'll
whole heart
reach
thing.
No, I don't-
Yeah, he'll never be able
These
to
guys are
reach it
laughing.
again.
You guys are laughing that he has a
Is
pacemaker.
it called a pacemaker or not?
Nah, these guys are
Guys, I'm
wrong.
sorry.
Nah,
The
these
thing-
guys are so
Yeah, it's
wrong.
called a pacemaker.
Okay, yeah.
guys are
Sorry,
so
I don't
Why
know
are
which
you
it is.
laughing?
Like, why
Yeah,
are these guys laughing?
because you
Like,
just put that up.
Like,
He was supposed to like,
no, I'm not
attention
laughing.
to be Messi.
Laugh.
so
Nah,
now he has a
now you're gonna get us
pacemaker.
trending on
What
Twitter. Now
But
you're gonna
it
get us
is
trending
a
on
fact.
Twitter.
laugh on
I was
YouTube.
laughing because I didn't know what it was called. That's why I was laughing.
He's peak again.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
never be his peak again.
He's peak again.
Oh damn.
So yeah,
Shout out though. Shout out Ericsson.
Thiago Alcantara.
Alcantara. I know the name. I can't remember.
Liverpool.
Nah.
I'm sure he even retired. I'm pretty sure he retired. dog.
Thiago.
Yeah.
No.
Who it is you
Are
play
you,
now?
are you guys thinking of this correct
No.
person? I don't know where
Alcantara.
where's he right now.
No, I know.
There's
I know
two
what's
Thiagos.
Yeah,
The one
he's
playing
over.
right
Thiago
now.
Silva, Thiago
But you said
Alcantara.
Thiago Alcantara. That's
Yeah.
what you just
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
I'm talking about Thiago
I remember
Alcantara.
seeing that homie. I think
Thiago Silva's on our team, bro.
Oh, Thiago, the one.
Oh, is
Liverpool,
his last name Alcantara?
I never know his last name. Okay,
They're
yeah.
both Thiago.
Yeah.
Shit,
But one's
I
Thiago
think jersey
Silva.
names are also both Thiago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both number
Silva.
6 as well, I think.
Thiago Alcantara.
Oh no, that's a
Thiago
baller as
Alcantara is
well.
this guy.
Baller, but not
Okay,
Messi level.
yeah.
Baller though,
Okay.
hard baller.
Plays though.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
baller, bro.
plays. man.
Yo,
Photos from him at
You said,
Bayern.
I think I know who it is. Isn't he retired?
Yeah. No, because I didn't know the surname.
Nah,
I
They're
didn't
playing
know the
later
surname.
today,
For
mate.
real, yeah.
So you know him as Thiago.
Yeah, I know Thiago.
Yeah,
I
know
just know
Thiago,
Thiago
yeah.
as well.
Number 3, Eden Hazard.
Yo,
Nah, he needs to come
that
back
is
to Chelsea.
such a
If he stayed at
heartbreaking.
Chelsea, definitely,
The Hazard
bro.
one, yeah. The Hazard
The Hazard
one,
one's
dude.
deep. The Hazard
Yeah,
one's
because
actually
he-
deep though.
That's such a.
Messi level, nah,
But close.
Hazard would have been.
No, he would have been his
No,
own level though.
he would have been.
his
He
own
would have been
level.
A level, like one of the greatest.
He would have
Yeah.
been a genuine Ballon d'Or contestant.
For real.
For
For
real,
real,
spitting right now.
Top 8. I wouldn't say top 5, but top 8.
I would say.
Bro,
him
no,
on
but
that.
what? Like, let's actually be honest. What they did to Eden Hazard is so deep, bro.
Bro, like-
that dude. Whenever that nigga played for Chelsea on the field, he was always the best player, bro. He was
Like,
always one of the best players, dude. Literally,
That's
bro.
what.
Places
That
That
nigga
has
was-
an era
Dazzle,
when
dazzle.
Chelsea got a lot of bandwagon fans gang at them.
Probably,
Yeah,
probably,
100%.
maybe, yeah. But no,
Just 'cause of
shout out
a
dog, but
player
nah,
like
like-
that.
I'd take as top players in their form go to Spain to kill their careers.
I'm hearing.
That's
Either
where I
they
stand
go
right
Throw
now.
some examples. Throw some
Yeah,
examples.
Suarez.
They go by Spain or they break.
No,
Or
but
they
Suarez has
break
always
in
been in
Spain.
Spain. But he
I'm
went to
hearing-
Atletico,
no,
didn't
I'm
he?
They will build somewhere else,
But
then
is
they
he-
break in
did he
Spain,
kill his
or they
career?
get built in Spain, they go to the
plays.
Prem.
Does he?
But
Okay.
I'll list
I
a
don't
few
watch the league.
examples.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me some.
Sergio Aguero.
Did
But
he kill
didn't he
his
also
career?
have a like an injury?
No, but he
to-
left a legacy.
or he has a heart
Prem.
condition or something like
Yeah,
He's
that.
a
didn't he
hard
only go to
condition.
Spain
No,
because he wants to play with Messi?
No, he was forced into retirement. He was still
Yeah.
there.
He couldn't essentially show us what he had because
Yeah.
when he tried showing us, his heart said, "Are you sure, bro?"
Oh, okay,
shit.
okay. What's his name again?
Bale.
Huh?
But
Bale
Bale's
was he that Spurs,
Bale.
went to Real Madrid. Nah, hear me out.
Bale
Nah,
was
Spurs,
but in
went
his
to Real
first
Madrid.
years
He
though,
was-
yeah, he was
He
hot
was
there.
cooking at Real
Yeah.
Madrid.
But it went down.
It went down.
He said Spurs again. He said up again.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Now he's in the US, so hey.
Yeah, ish.
He's Dutch. What's his name again?
Depay?
No, there's De Jong.
Frankie.
De Jong. De Jong.
Ish, yeah.
Actually,
He should come to
Barca.
Chelsea.
speaking
He
of
should come to
Frankie de
Chelsea.
Jong, though, actually, let's talk about all Ajax players as a whole.
Ajax players.
Ajax players,
Even the manager.
they have yes, even the
Even the
bro,
manager.
Ajax. There's just something about Ajax. When everyone's in Ajax, they stars, they crazy.
Even
They
Lipseth
leave
though.
Ajax
Even
and it's
Lipseth.
like,
Even lives
Nah,
there.
they
they
cook.
always get done dirty, bro. Look at De Jong. Look at ZH, bro. ZH Chelsea, bro.
Yo!
ZH.
Dude,
Chelsea, bro.
shame,
ZH,
bro,
Man
shame.
United,
That's
bro,
my team, but
Donny,
ish.
Bro, now we've got Ten Hag. It looks like we might be breaking him at just right. Like, whenever they leave Ajax, it's just.
Just something
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
Something happens.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear you.
Okay, this one's gonna be a throwback. Mario Götze.
Wow.
But he was a
Wow.
baller. Even though
Nah,
he
Götze
stayed
was a
there,
baller.
he was a
He
baller,
was.
bro.
I
I
Still.
know
like-
those
yeah.
memes started, remember? Those he went to his granny's house.
It was after
Oh
Twenty
yeah, fuck. Yeah, but Götze
He
is
still
hard.
play for Dortmund now.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
nah,
but
nah,
he
nah.
did a lot of switching between Bayern and Dortmund,
Yeah,
and
but he
then
moved to a smaller team, if I remember.
oh,
Like Götze's like, he's gone. Like,
ish, yeah,
he's forgotten, no.
yeah. Oh, remember Frank Ribery? Remember that nigga?
That's
Yeah,
a baller.
that was a
That
baller
is a
right there.
baller.
That Bayern team, dog, 2010, yo, fucking
The
hell.
Bayern team for the past 50 years.
Ish, yeah.
Bro, Bayern Munich is actually
Like right now, they're getting 7-0s
In the
in the Bundesliga.
7-0, like basically quick friendly on the weekend, get 23
Yeah, it gets a bit boring. It gets a bit boring.
That's how, I don't know. Bundesliga is not interesting unless I'm watching Bayern Dortmund.
Mm.
They-
Nah, but
It's not
even
interesting
Bayern
anymore.
Bayern Dortmund used to be heat. It used to be heat when like Dortmund would beat Bayern Munich, but like although everyone knew Dortmund beats Bayern Munich and then Bayern Munich goes and wins the league.
yeah.
Now it's like Bayern Munich beating Dortmund too. So now what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't make
I
sense.
get you. I get you.
And then
I
number
hear
one is Neymar.
Mm.
Neymar's of this list, he's the closest.
I think Neymar, he scored when he broke his ankle. For me, that was the turning point in his career because when he came back and he was known as a diver. I mean, there were stats that he spent like what 10 minutes
Yeah.
rolling in total in the World Cup. Bro, 10 minutes. It's not how long. Like
Someone
if you
has to
sit
collect
down
that
and
time.
count 10 minutes, blood.
And you just
get
roll,
So bored.
yeah.
Like I said, rolling on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So like
Nah.
small things like those. So I feel like the injury broke what he could have become. But like he still has
He still has
potential.
it.
He
He
just
can still get there.
yeah, he can still get there. He just something's missing, and I honestly I don't know what's missing, but something I do feel something.
I
is
think it's
missing.
PSG.
I saw.
He needs to
Yeah,
be-
I was about to say. I saw
Yeah,
this.
He needs to go to competitive league.
I saw this
Yeah,
conspiracy that like nowadays like he doesn't play the same way he used to, like more like aggressive attacker, like dribbling, all of that, because like they want to put Mbappé in the spotlight. So like I read this whole conspiracy that like they told him that he has to, you know,
Dial it down.
dial it down a bit, like play into Mbappé, play into him. So I think
Big conspiracies
yeah.
there at PSG.
So I think maybe it is that thing of they're trying to make that superstar, like bring Mbappé and make it like, yo, one of the world's greatest players.
Yeah, no,
Came from here, you know what I mean?
Honestly, if you think about PSG is a business, bro.
Yeah.
PSG.
Yeah.
Right now, PSG is probably one of the most stacked teams. Like if we're looking on paper,
It's
just
disgusting.
yeah.
It's disgusting.
PSG is disgustingly stacked, but
PSG.
I can tell you now, they will not win the UCL because to win the UCL they need synergy. PSG doesn't have synergy, and they will not get synergy. And unfortunately, the problem is Mbappé. It really is Mbappé. No,
You're gonna
because
upset a lot of people.
let them be upset. What are they gonna do? Cry.
Yes.
Let them be upset. Pat yourself on the shoulder. Move on with your day. But Mbappe's a problem. He's a baller, but he's a problem. It's his ego. Mbappe plays with ego. And even when you watch the way he plays, when he has the ball the way he wants it, he will do magical stuff. But if you give him the ball when he doesn't want to, or when it's not in his liking of getting the ball, you're wasting your time. You might as well pass it to Giroud if Giroud was even in PSG. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm upsetting more people. I don't care.
So I'm just sending the shots. Bro. He's sending
I'm
shots.
gonna make an interesting comparison. Mbappe and what's his name again? Zlatan. Nah.
Yeah.
Here's my thought process. Zlatan has that ego. He has, he
Okay.
has that about him. And
Yeah.
it's even like a meme now. He has that about him, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think Mbappé can play the same way he does in terms of his career. In my opinion, Zlatan is a solo player.
Yeah,
Like,
Zlatan
he
shoots from the
carries
halfway
the
line.
team.
He's a
bro.
solo player.
He shoots from the
Zlatan
halfway
does
line.
Zlatan is a solo player. Sure.
Like if football was tennis, Zlatan's
Yeah.
gonna be. He's at.
That's very true.
you know
That
what
is
I mean?
very
He's
true.
a solo
That's
player.
very true.
I don't think Mbappé can be a solo player.
He needs assists. He needs
a
all of that,
team.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, dog.
And you
for
can't, you can't do what Zlatan did and hop from club to club just because they
Yeah.
want him.
real. Yeah.
I don't think Mbappé can do that.
I hear you.
See, that's why I'm saying he has too much ego, though.
Yeah.
Because for him to be backing the way he's behaving now, he needs to be able to do what Zlatan can do. Because yes,
Exactly.
Zlatan is a baller. Zlatan is the type of player who he goes to teams and teams actually start winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like a thing where he goes and then he's just chilling. Then it's a result of the team. Yes, it can be a result of the team, but when you look at the teams before he comes in and after he comes in, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did with AC Milan. Before he came to Milan, he said, "I'm not leaving Milan until we win a trophy." What did my guy go do? He went and won trophies. Zlatan got trophies following him. You know what I'm saying? He's got actual accolades.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel like
it's crazy.
Zlatan also increased viewership there in the MLS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he-
very
he
true.
won it.
100%.
That is very true. And I feel like now Bale as well is also
Bale
gonna
is
just
gonna-
shoot it up,
Yeah.
because now all Americans talk about, oh my god, there's
Nah,
this
but
player
also,
from
like,
Europe,
you see,
Gareth Bale, like.
even more Spanish, like even young Spanish players are now going over that side. US, like I really can't pronounce his name, but that ex-Barca player, what's it? Pago.
Oh yeah,
P-U-I-G-P.
Yeah.
That homie. I mean, yeah, there's memes that like he's ending his career before it started, right? But like I feel like the American league and the Chinese league are gonna start like actually becoming big leagues purely because of how they starting to focus more money on actually reaching out to like big names that everyone knows. So Zlatan brought in people, Wayne Rooney brought in people, Bastian Schweinsteiger brought in people. They went
Bastion,
to fetch-
fucking hell, another
they're fetching
Bayern
big
legend, dog.
names, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the small names are slipping through, but the small names eventually are gonna make teams that are like that will make it interesting for us to watch, because I'm not gonna watch it now when I still have people like Rooney right before retirement scoring from the halfway line. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like,
crazy.
that's
That was
where it
crazy.
is, you
That was
know?
crazy. Now I hear you, yo. But now soccer's it's a beautiful sport, dog. And I like the fact that there's a lot of eyes going towards it now. You know, like in America, like now, soccer's up there
It's
now.
taken
It's among the
seriously.
chance.
It's
It's
coming
among the
through.
chance, dog. Yeah, for real. But yeah, can we close off? You guys good?
We can close off, yeah.
Yeah, can we close off?
Yeah.
Can we close off, Libs?
Yeah, if you wanna close off.
I gotta go.
Let's close off.
Ciao,
Let's
eh?
close off.
Okay, wait. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you've made it this far. Share the video. Yeah, there's still a lot of big things coming. I'm not allowed to say what yet, but yeah, just keep your eyes open and
OnlyFans dropping.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Peace, guys.
That's